Okay, Simpsons arcade build with a fridge, custom ball tops, light up marquee. We got some cup holders right here. They're good for cans. Normal stuff set up. We have, 4-player setup. The 2 players have 6 buttons. That's because a lot of 2 games on this console have a 6-button layout. 4-player games have mostly just 4 buttons. That's why you see only 4. So I'll go ahead and show you how to turn it on. You're going to go ahead and push this button right here. Just click it. And everything lights up.
Bluetooth mode.
You start hearing the amp make noise, all the lights turn on, and the computer turns on. So everything's going to go ahead and boot up right now. So when you start it up, you're not going to hear any sound. That's because the actual amp is right under here. So, you go ahead and go, it's on Bluetooth, so it hooks up to your phone right away. So you're going to push this one, and it goes to aux mode. On the dial right here, so you have a sound. You can adjust down there where the amp's at. But you also have a little dial right here. This is also working. This actually quiets it down enough, so you can kind of mess with both dials to find your setting. So it loads you to this screen right here. You're a click away from accessing all your games, but if you wanted a breakdown, just go ahead and click through different consoles that you want to play on. If you know what game you want to play and it's at a certain console, it filters it. You go ahead and click this button right here. It takes you to the menu. Right there shows you what game you're about to select. Let's say you want to go and pick this one. Click this one again. All right, it's going to load the game. Okay, so this game has been selected. This is your start button. This is select button. So whatever game that is, just click the round one. But if you want to go back, you're going to click these 2 at the same time. Takes you back to the main screen. If you want to get out of this console, click this one. And it takes you back to all the consoles. So if you want to do a quick flip through them, this button right here, down, this button up. All the controllers can do the same thing. So these 2 buttons, A and B, A and B, A and B, A and B, same thing. So now you have your selection of games. So you want to go back, click this one. Now, if you just want to find a game on the main menu, and you just say, hey, I know what game I want to play, click this one right here. Now you can type in the game that you're looking for. That one. Let's click the Simpsons. You don't even have to type in the whole word. So it shows you anything that has Simpsons in there. Now, keep in mind, if you want to play a 4-player setup, the controllers right there shows you how many players can play. 4 shows you 4 game controller. If it shows you 2, it might be two-player setup. So just keep in mind that some games are set up like that. It also tells you right there players, how many players can play. So just keep an eye on that. Go and click the game. So beer cans, soda cans is ideal for this. Might be able to get away, put a cup over it, but it won't fully sit in there. But hey, whatever works. So game's loading. You got the fridge right here. So it's pretty sturdy in there. Brand new. Everything's working properly. you know, adjust your setting right there. Everything should work great. So everything pretty bolted down. So no need to, you know, have to worry about anything or maintenance on it. So I want to skip the title screen. Go ahead and click start. Give yourself some coins. I believe I entered a 2-player option. So when it's 2-player, let's say 2 people are playing only, you can actually select what character you want. When it's a 4-player, it is only Marge, you know, Homer, you know, and then you're kind of stuck to whatever, you know, character it's on. Marge kicks some ass. Put the volume up. Right. They get pretty loud. It's nighttime, so I can't really put it out loud, sorry. Okay, so boom, you want to end the game, click another one, double click right there. Want to get out of the screen, click that one. Okay, so earlier you heard Bluetooth when you started it up. So if you want to go back to Bluetooth, you can link it up to your phone really easy. It even has FM mode, but not really good. So Bluetooth mode's already hooked up to my phone. You can, you know, get it to play music. This amp is actually going to be inside the arcade. I just left it out for, you know, just show you. Obviously, we're going to be taking it over to your place. But that goes in here. So you're going to get your bass sound, your 10-inch sub from there. It's a 500 amp. The 500 watts, excuse me. Running on a 200 watt amp. It's a good balance. Both speakers are really nice. So you know, you can bump it pretty loud, and you know, it's a great sound quality. So let's say you want to go ahead and shut the computer down. It's really important. So you want to click this button. It takes you to this screen. You go to quit, click this one, and then go ahead and shut down. You're going to shut down this computer. You click yes. Why is that important? Because if you don't want to play any arcade games, you just want to listen to music, you can go ahead and have your computer shut off, and then your Bluetooth will still be going. So you can still play music, you know, have your light up marquee up still, your fridge is still working because it's actually connected independently for the purpose of it keeping it on the whole time. If you have drinks in there, want to keep them cold. So this whole wiring stuff is going to be, you know, sorted a little differently for the final part of it. So you can click this one. This will actually shut everything down. So, except the fridge. Obviously, it's independent. Pretty basic instructions on how to. There's more to this computer and these, you know, this image. That's what it's called. That holds all the games. I don't want to throw too much at you. I can always make another game with a different console to walk you through. But you can do save states. You can save actual games, memory of games you're playing. You know, some games you can't do that, the retro games, but here you can. I can show you how to do that at a later video. I don't want to throw too much at you at once. You can always reset the game. There's a function for that. You can always configure the buttons for a different mapping. And then you can connect wireless controllers to this. I can show you how to do that in another video. Again, I don't want to throw too much at you at the beginning. There's a lot of fun with just a, you know, arcade setup. Any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. But yeah, this is a really nice build, pretty badass arcade. It does have the wider deck that's custom made. It even has Maggie in there, which the stock one doesn't. It does have these custom ones that were painted by my wife and I, which is pretty cool, very unique. I haven't seen one like it. And then you got your Duff beer holders. You know, you're gonna finish. Go ahead and set up your fridge here full of beers or sodas. Yeah. and have a great day. Bye.